What's up, dude? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, we are still dealing with 2 feet of snow that we got in one little fun snowstorm. So, I was planning on not moving snow today and just kind of being a bum, but then I ended up moving some snow and I had to hand shovel some. So, I got really sweaty and disgusting, and so my hair once again is very gross. So, I'm not even going to show you guys what it looks like. So, hats for the win. So again, carrying on with my series of doing crime cases in all 50 states, we are now moving on to... So today was supposed to be Arkansas, and for some reason, I did not, put it together that this case actually happened in Tennessee. So, tomorrow will be Arkansas. Today is Tennessee. Sorry, I don't know how I missed that until literally this second. Okay, so that's embarrassing. I'm a horrible YouTuber. Anyways, our case today happens in Tennessee. So today we are going to be talking about young Dolph, who was born Adolph Robert Thornton Jr. He was born July 27th, 1985, but like I said, he's better known by his stage name, Young Dolph. He was born in Chicago, but his family moved to Memphis, Tennessee, where he had 2 sisters and 2 brothers, and he was also second cousins with Juice WRLD, which I thought was, kind of crazy. His career began between 2008 and 2014. He had 2 children of his own. He had a couple of, top 10 songs, but I had no idea who he was, and this really isn't about his career necessarily. In 2020, he brought up the topic of retirement so he could spend more time with his kids, but then the pandemic hit, so he just kind of retired because he was, forced to more than anything else. Young Dolph was shot to death at Makita's Homemade Butter Cookies on Airways Boulevard on November 17th of 2021, according to Fox 13 News. He was shot in the forehead, temple, face, right back, center back, right arm, left chest, left abdomen, right chin, right neck, right wrist, and right shoulder. So he suffered a lot of gunshot wounds. Hernandez Govin, who was 43 years old, was indicted on charges of first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. So, a lot of first-degree murder going on with him. Shelby County District Attorney Steve Melroy reported that Hernandez was the one to solicit the murder. He had kind of put out that he wanted young Dolph murdered, which is crazy. The district attorney said that Hernandez was the one who wanted the murder to happen. The shooter pulled up outside Makita's in a white Mercedes, started shooting through the window, and then jumped back in the car, and they sped off. A week later, the Mercedes was found in the 1100th block of Brady Avenue, which was also the last known address for Hernandez. Hernandez has a long criminal background going to all the way back to the 90s. He was charged with possessing a controlled substance with the intent to manufacture, deliver, or sell, convicted felon in possession of a handgun, pled guilty to being in possession of a controlled substance, pled guilty to aggravated assault, and then pled guilty for aggravated assault again by beating one of his romantic partners, a young woman. So he's not new to crime. Authorities believe that he was planning young Dolph's murder months before the shooting. A man named Shundale Barnett was charged with accessory after the fact and was accused of helping Justin Johnson, who was another man involved with the case. A warrant for first-degree murder has been issued for Shundale. Another man named Cornelius Smith was also accused of shooting Dolph. Justin and Cornelius Smith have both been indicted and are in custody as of November 11th of 2022. Shundale is still at large after being released from jail in January by mistake. I don't really know how you do that, but I guess, sometimes papers get messed up and whatnot. All 3 men have also been charged of employment of a weapon during a dangerous felony, being a convicted felon in possession of a handgun, and theft of property between $10,000 and $60,000. There were a lot of different names just randomly thrown into articles that they mentioned their name almost like they had already mentioned this name previously in the article, but literally they wouldn't, like, they hadn't, and you wouldn't get a ton of information about them. So there's a few different people in this case that I didn't even mention because I don't even know what they did. This is a very confusing case. But Hernandez also had a daughter who was murdered, and she had signed to a label with Lil Uzi Vert, I believe is how it went. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe there was like some weird affiliation between that murder and this one, or, I mean, you never know. It's also reported that neighbors of Hernandez said that he grew up on the streets and was kind of a shady character, which, just going by his criminal record, I think that we can kind of, unfortunately, already see that. Anyways, that is it for my video today. If you guys found this one interesting, please be sure to leave it a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to comment and subscribe if you want to. I'm not expecting you to, but it would be nice. Also, tomorrow I will be doing Arkansas instead of Tennessee. So I kind of screwed myself up on that one. But that's it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.